Hello friends, welcome back. We have now created an application password. So let's create a movie post using the movie manager role. First, we need to identify what are the parameters we should use. Go to the endpoint reference in the documentation and in the post section. Under the post section, you will find a create a post subsection. These same parameters will apply for custom post types as well. Check out the arguments we can pass when creating a new post using REST API. I have created a new post request using the post method. For the body, I will use the JSON, which is very helpful in creating a JSON body. Since we are creating a movie post type, we need to use the WP JSON /WP /v2 /film custom post type route for films. Previously, we used this route to fetch the movies list. Now we will use it to create a new movie. In the authentication method, we will use basic authentication. Here, we provide the movie manager username and application password that we created in the previous video. Next, we provide the JSON payload. We'll create a simple movie post with the title, status, content, and other necessary fields. For example, here the title is Avengers 3. We'll set the status to draft, and for content, I have passed movie content. We can also pass meta information. Since we have registered the meta, we'll include it in an object. The meta key will be actors, and I have added the IDs 5 and 72 as the actors post ID. Once this request is made, the post is created in the draft status with the ID 197. You can see in the movies post type, this post has been created with the draft status, with the author being the movie manager since we used its username and password. On editing this, you can see the movie content. Here as well, you can see the actors Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are already selected as per the IDs of the actors that we have passed. If you go to the internal markers and refresh, you can check Avengers 3 isn't here. The movie post isn't showing up here. This issue arises because the action to assign utility terms to the movie post hasn't been triggered via the REST API. If we go to the code base in our movie library plugin in the post type movie.php, we have hooked the MLB save actors function to the save post movie action, which is also triggered when the REST API calls WP insert function. The actor's input is retrieved in the post variable. This works when submitting from the block editor, but it won't be available in the REST API since it's sent in the JSON body. Even if it were available, it wouldn't be executed because we are also checking the nonce value to validate the request. The nonce from another application or platform can't be used in this request, which causes it to fail. So what is the solution? If you go to the REST API endpoints and find the WP REST post control class, which manages the request, in this controller, look for create item function. This handles both the get method for listing movies and the post method for creating a new item. The create new item function prepares the item for database and calls the WP insert post function, which triggers the save post movie action. Inside this function, at the end, we can see that it is triggering a save post underscore post type action. And in our case, it will be save underscore post underscore movie action. However, the necessary values aren't available in the post object, so we need another approach to solve this issue. This action fires after a single post is created, but it doesn't account for post meta being updated beforehand. So we need to find another action. After reviewing the code, we can see that the post meta is updated and the action we need is rest after insert. To implement this, I have created a function named MLB REST after movie insert in the movie post type. This function will take the post object as a parameter and will check if the actor's data is available. If the actors are empty, we'll delete the relationship, otherwise we'll assign the utility terms to the post. This should work for both creating new post and updating existing ones. After the post is created or updated, the correct utility terms will be assigned. For this, let's check the update item function to confirm that this action is triggered after the post is updated. The same insert after movie action will be executed, ensuring that the terms are correctly assigned when the post is updated. With this solution, the code base will work for both creating and updating posts, ensuring the actor's data is correctly handled. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Jai WordPress.